What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dead on Dave. Now, as you guys know, earlier this week I posted a video where I was putting my weight out there and my body type out there as a way to hold myself accountable for my weight loss or lack thereof. I feel as of late I have not been doing everything that I could be doing to really facilitate a weight loss that I need desperately. So I kind of wanted to elaborate on it and officially mark the beginning of Dead on Dave's weight loss accountability right here on Dead on Dave Productions. I wanted to start that officially today because I got weighed today. I weighed myself for the first time in a very long time. I weighed myself today for the first time since I was 475 pounds, which was almost 3.5 years ago. And I'm very happy to see where I've come in that time. But I know I've been at this point for a very long time, and that needs to change. And that's what this whole video is about. That's what this whole thing that I'm doing is about. And I just kind of want to give a little bit of feedback and a little back story on this, so everybody who may not be long-term members of the channel can have a little bit of understanding what's going on, because that might have been a little bit like, oh wow, there's a fat guy now. And what's his story? Well, it's real simple. I was a United States Army soldier for 10 years. I was medically retired back in February of 2010 after 2 years of being hurt in the Army, where I basically stayed at home my last 2 years in the Army. They extended me out a year and a half, actually. They extended me out so they could retire me properly. I was retired with 50% disability from the United States Army. So that was back in 2010. I live here in Germany with my wife and my daughter, and I've struggled with weight ever since. You know, ever since I've always struggled with weight my entire life. I mean, I've always been a big guy, but nothing like this. And it's come to a point where I know I need to make a change. I can't keep living like this. I can't, and more importantly, it's not even about the change, because I make dietary changes. I can't do a lot physically. I have a spinal cord stimulator stuck in my back. It's implanted into my spine. I'm on a cane. When I walk too much or swim too much or do anything for more than 10 minutes, I'm basically laid up on the couch because my body starts to lock up, and the nerve damage that I have just cripples me. And sometimes my arm will go out. If you watch a lot of my shows, sometimes you'll notice I don't move my left arm sometimes. It's because I can't. Sometimes it'll go out while I'm sitting here. It's just all the things that I deal with constantly, but I've learned to accept all of that. But I can't keep using it all as excuses of why not to lose weight. I have lost a considerable amount of weight just by changing my diet and cutting out anything that really can mess you up. And that's how I lost all the weight that I have to this point. Because like I said, I was 475 pounds. And where I am today is great, but I need to lose a hell of a lot more. So I took some photos today, and I also went and weighed myself and all of that. And that's what this whole thing is. This is an accountability system for me. I needed to put something out there for everybody to see, to publicly embarrass myself if I fail. If I continue to lie to myself, if I continue to give myself bullshit answers, and, you know, justify things that I eat because, oh, well, this reason or that reason, because I couldn't get through it, and it's okay because I did this, yes. All those bullshit things that we tell ourselves that always lead to us not losing weight and actually gaining weight. This is a way that I could stop that. So for the last 3 days I've been on my diet, and I've stuck to it and it's not an easy diet. I mean, I cut out everything. I don't drink soda anyway, but I've cut out everything, and I'm still eating well. I'm eating fish and everything, but I'm not eating any sugar, hardly any sugar, and no bread, stuff like that. And it's hard. It's really, really hard, especially when those foods give me comfort when I am in pain, which is almost all the time. I lean on those. Sometimes they're my crutch. They're my security blanket. And this video is the series of videos is going to help me kind of come to grips with that and not lean on it as much, because I can lean on you guys. I can put this out there and know that you're going to be honest with me when you see or don't see changes. And this is my accountability. And I got to say thank you to everybody who responded on that video kindly. The video I did 2 days ago. I'll put the card right up here. Thank you guys for doing that, because you didn't have to be nice. You didn't, but you were. So thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And so let's not gild the lily anymore. I weighed myself and I took some pictures of myself this morning. Look at this. Here I am this morning. No bullshit. This is it. This is about as honest as it gets. I didn't even tuck in my my fat into my pants like I did in that video. It's all hanging out. You can see how disproportionate my body is because I'm always on my right side. I can't be on my left because that's where the damage is. It's always on my right, and you can see why. That's why I'm all disproportionate and weird. And look at that. I got a weird booby angle and stuff, you know. So this has got to change. And so I went to the local apotheca this morning and weighed myself, and we are at, as you can see, 159. I'm trying to give you a good 159.9 kilograms. Yay, 159. But what is that in English or in standard? Well, after I subtracted the 2 kilos that I was wearing in clothes, that's about 4 pounds. It all leads to this number. I am officially 348 pounds, and which sounds like a lot because it is. I'm fat. But considering where I was, this is not a bad place to start. I can only go down from here. I'm only going to go down from here. Week 1, 348 pounds. Every week, every Wednesday, this is weigh-in Wednesday, I'm going to post a video very similar to this one, shorter because I won't have to give my entire life story every time from this point out. And I'm going to put the weight, I'm going to put the pictures, and then, you know, in a year's time when I'm looking sexified, I'm going to do like this long slideshow of all these wonderful pictures of me just losing weight week after week. I'm motivated. I'm confident. I know that I could do it. You guys are really to thank for this because when I put the video out, I was terrified. You watch that video. I'm terrified. And I was expecting the worst in the comments, and it didn't come. It didn't come, which really just helped me more. You know, it gave me that little bit of extra confidence I needed to know that this is something that I can do and am going to do. So this is it, boys and girls. We're going to do this thing. We're going to do it together. And speaking of that, a lot of people have reached out to me and said that they want to try and help me or they want to participate in losing weight, that this is kind of giving them a little bit of motivation to maybe do it themselves. Well, here's the deal, guys. If you are doing this as well, send me a picture. Show me a weight scale thing of what you weigh, and every week I'll put your information up here as well, and I will hold you accountable just as well as I am myself, because this isn't just about me. This is about stopping something that needs it's not for everybody. I'm not saying every fat person out there needs to get you off your ass and lose weight. No, that's bullshit. Everybody's situation is completely different. If anybody understands that, it's me. Okay, I get that. I know why some people are what they weigh. I get it. So I'm not here to say everybody should be getting off their ass because it's all mind over matter. All that's bullshit. You do what you can fucking handle. And don't let anybody tell you, because you'll do it when you're ready. You're the only person that is going to make the change. Nobody else can shame you into it. Other people can motivate you, but don't be shamed into it. You do what you feel is right for you. And that's all I'm trying to accomplish. This is what is right for me at this moment. I have to lose weight. I'm going to die. Plain and simple. I need to make it to the point where I can put my consciousness into an android. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's the goal. I'd like to get to that point, but I probably won't. So I'll just be happy with lasting most of my daughter's life. Because that's what I'm doing this for. That 11-year-old little girl that, you know, was cheated out of a father at 25 years old when I got hurt. Now, I'm not able to play with her like most fathers can. I do what I can, but it's not fair. So anything that I can do to make my life and my interaction with her a little bit better, hell, I'm going to do. And maybe by losing enough weight, my wife will want to fuck me again, which would be great. It would be great. So, but we're going to have some fun with this. This is not going to be the morose hour. We're not going to be all sad and all everything. We're going to pop some fucking motivation pills and we're going to have some good times. That does not mean drugs, by the way. I realize how that could have sounded, popping motivation pills. I'm not advocating any drug use, by the way. And I'm doing this with no supplements, none, because I'm afraid any of it will explode my heart. But we're gonna be there for each other, and I'm looking forward to it. So thank you guys. 348 pounds, starting weight. Here we go. It all begins today. Thank you for all your support. It means the world. And remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. Peace.